Good evening, you guys. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. I'm smiling. Anyhow, welcome. Glad to be with you this evening. It's evening where I am. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm on my way to work, and I'm a little bit behind schedule. But I did want to check in with you. This is the 7th day of our October challenge, and it looks like I'm back on schedule. I hope you're well. Thank you for being here with me this evening. And just wanted to check in, and throughout the day I think about or evening, or what do I want to talk to you guys about? And what came to me was the change of the seasons. I was sitting in the car, and I went from rolling down the window to get some air to just a few minutes, like a few minutes later, I felt a chill. And I said, oh my goodness, okay, the seasons are a-changing. If you look in the store, there's the fall clothes are there, and it's officially fall. And the time change, here where I am, the time change, I think it's November 3rd. I'm into the time change, and I generally like to keep up with that, but it's November 3rd. I tend to personally have a shift during that time. When the time changes, there's generally a shift for me in my life, so I tend to keep up with that. But so I wanted to say the seasons have changed, and just be aware of that for yourself, because this is the personal challenge. Be aware of that for yourself. What season are you in? Are you making preparation for the things that you want for yourself? It's like the seasons have changed. Do you need to, how you go get a new fall coat? You need a coat for the weather. You know what I'm saying? So what preparations do you need to make? I was thinking about, how people, like if you're trying to buy a house or whatever, do you need to save money? Do you need to work on your credit? Some people have that kind of challenge, or they need to work on that. Look at, get a copy of your credit report. That's where we're at. It's free. Like so many per year, they're free. Actually, it was the pandemic. I don't know if it's still that way, but you could get like one every. It was frequent. It was really frequent since the pandemic, to see what your credit score is and see what's on your credit report. And I can remember I looked at mine myself, and it had told me, the things that were on there, when they would go away, and that sort of thing. And that's the kind of thing we don't really keep up with, because that's one of the details of life. I also, there are different things that you can do with credit too. Look, Lord, now I'm doing something if I've gone into talking about credit. But there are different things that you can. Something happened, and they talked about putting a hold on your credit. I can't remember. You know how these companies are accessed. I can't remember which one it was, but it was accessed, and they said that you might want to put a hold on your credit, and so that's so nobody can, they can't do anything. I'm like I said, I'm not the credit expert, but that's something worth looking into, and there's no charge for that. So yeah, working on your credit, looking to see what's on there, and trying to get those scores together, and but yeah, make preparation for what you want in your life. That's a part of the process. And I'm saying that I'm saying that I'm not the advice giver. I'm not sitting here trying to say, what you need to do. I'm doing that for myself. That's, I have stuff in storage rooms, and it's not or a storage room, and it's not really convenient for me to get to it. And I realized today, like, this is really it's inconvenient. So I'm gonna get something else closer to where I am. I'm actually gonna get rid of the stuff that's in it, but the small amount of stuff that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna get a smaller room so that it just makes more sense. I can access it, um, and it's gonna make me go ahead and get rid of all of this stuff because um, I'm tired of carrying around all this stuff, and so I want to get rid of it. I've started it, but because the storage room is not near to where I am, and because of their hours, and because I have the dog, I end up not going there, and I've just been putting it off. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do for organization, because you got to look at what's causing you grief, what's inconvenient, what adjustments do you need to make. So um, like I said, I'm not the know-it-all lady, but I'm doing it myself. Um, and preparation, I'm really focusing on my diet. I did good today. I just ate fruit, and then so I'm gonna have a little bit of something for dinner tonight, because I know preparation for where I'm going. I mean, like I said, I don't need to lose 100 pounds, but a little bit um, would help me to feel more comfortable with myself. And it's all about you. It's not what other people think. But when you look in the mirror, if you don't like what you see, do something about it. And I'm walking a little more at work, but I'm also it's really the diet. Like I said, I'm not, and because I know it's really important to me, it doesn't hurt as bad to look at the ice cream and keep going, because the results matter more to me than I can put on my clothes. And I mean, I've outgrown everything that I have, and that's ridiculous. So yeah, like I said, I want to make this quick tonight because I'm really behind schedule. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here with me. um I was telling, I hate to call him the dog because that's not what I call him. I call him the baby, right? He's the baby, and he's being nice because I just had to talk with him before I started, because he just started cutting up really bad, like really, really, really whining really loud. And I said, hey, what's the problem? I just bought him a new little, this really, really, really plush pillow, and he's a new toy, and he's just happy. But the minute he saw that I was gearing up, turning on the laptop and plugging everything in, and he just started, going crazy. And I'm like, dude, you can't do this. So, yeah, you see, he's quiet. So he's really smart. He's really smart. So, yeah, preparation. So I'm making preparation. The pillow that I bought for him is because there's a change in the weather, and that's something to help keep him warmer. So that's what I'm saying. It's a new season. What season are you in your life? And it's kind of like it's too, how, like, you say, okay, it's time for me to get another job. How you can, when you can feel something happening, you can feel it, and you have to know for yourself, are you in the beginning? I say you, but I mean us. Are you in the beginning of something? Are you in the middle of something? Or are you finishing up something? Are you finishing up something? So all of that requires a different type of energy. It requires a different type of organization for yourself. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get ready for the season that's coming, to lose a couple pounds so I can feel more comfortable in my clothing. And just trying to get it together. So anyhow, thanks for checking in with me. We'll probably have more time tomorrow, but I really appreciate you. I have views on this video from yesterday, And I was so excited. I was at work and I was like, oh my goodness. And I told him, I called him the baby. I told the baby, I said, we're viral. We went viral. And I'm walking around and you know, this is the best part of my day, to spend with you, to talk to you, and make this connection. And I really hope that it's helpful. Um, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. You know, I told you I look at everything to what I can learn from it. And Steve Harvey, um, I can remember a story that he told about the same thing, preparation. And his mother was like, you know, for him the greatest thing on two legs. You know, she was a good woman. And I mean, he tears up just thinking about her. But he was saying that when he was a young man, because you know he had trouble getting started, you know, not finishing school and everything, and he said he would come into the house like every day saying, you know, I'm gonna get a new car, I'm gonna get a new car, and she'd be cooking or something, and she would say, okay, and he just kept coming in the house saying, I'm gonna get a new car. And then finally one day she said to him, but you have to prepare for it. You have to prepare for it. Because the point was he wanted to get a new car, but he didn't have a place to put it. So it hit him. He's like, So he tells a story that the old car that was sitting there that didn't run, that he got rid of that. You know, got somebody to tow it away for him, and cleaned up the area where it was at. You know how the oil is there and all the, you know, the stuff that gathers when something is sitting for a long time. He cleaned everything up, and then he soon after that he got a new car. You know, an old car, but a new car for him. And so that's the message. Make preparation for what you see for yourself, for where you want to go. Sometimes it's updating our appearance. You know, do we need to, you know, get a new haircut? Do we need to do some hair coloring? You know, what do we need to do? Do you need to fix your broken necklace so you can have a nice piece of jewelry to wear, to polish yourself up a little bit? Do you need to, you know, buy yourself a little ring or something, just something, a nice watch, you know, not money, but just something to put yourself together. Do you need a new pair of shoes? Is it time for a good, decent pair of shoes? You know, so all those things, that's what I'm doing for myself. Just little things to put yourself together, so when you step out and when you go, you say, okay, I'm ready, I'm together, you know. And so that's what I want to say. Preparation for the new season. Preparation for the new season. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm doing this. I'm not trying to, but I'm staying on schedule so I can make it to work. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Get yourself together. Get ready for your new season, because it's coming. It's here. You're in the middle of it right now. The fact that you're stopping and we're together. You're taking steps for something different, for your new season, for the new direction that you're going in. So I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.